Hello, Internet, and welcome to the Troyan YouTube channel. It is Thin Lizzy Thursday. We have 10 songs left on the list. We are very nearing the end of this Thin Lizzy Thursday journey. 10 songs left. Let's see how many we have. One, two, three, four, five of them are Thin Lizzy proper, and the rest are not Thin Lizzy. So, will we end with a Thin Lizzy proper song on Thin Lizzy Thursday? Fingers crossed, but hey, 50-50 shot. So, let's see what song we're listening to this week. All right, we've got a Grand Slam song. We have I Don't Need This by Grand Slam. I don't know if I know this. I don't know this. Let's check out the song and see how it holds up.
Listen, baby, don't get on my knees. Listen, baby, please, 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 please. Night and day, I need your attention in your own special way. I could tell you with my hands, I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't. Listen, honey, don't you cry, be upset, ask questions like, I pull out, night and day. I need your affection in your own special way. I could tell you with one touch of my lips, I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't, 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 I don't.
Okay, so this is interesting, especially compared to the last couple songs I've been reacting to, because I did track 9, the Gary Moore track, a few weeks ago, and that was an instrumental where I really liked the vibes, and there was some potential for good writing because there was, like, some good riffs and, like, some good chord progressions, but the writing ultimately fell flat. And then last week, the song we did, pretty much everything gelled together. There was, like, I had some nitpicks, but overall, very, very strong. This one, I think the riffs are really weak. I think they're very boring, uninspired, generic, and just like, let me just do, the first riff I think of. And so I don't think these riffs are great. But also, I do think that it still has the Phil Lynotisms that I love. The way that he approaches romanticism in the lyric and vocal, I think that's excellent. And so what's interesting is that you have a really good element of Phil's lyricism and the most mediocre of riffs in a style I like, but very mediocre. And so, unfortunately, I think this one is brought down by the music pretty significantly. But it's very interesting that Phil is sort of bringing his A game, and Lawrence Archer is kind of bringing like his C or D game. Unfortunately, like he's playing well, but it's a boring riff. Yeah, that's a mess. That's just bad. That is not gelling together at all. That is just like it's the solo, versus the backing music. It's just like they're clashing so much. That's just bad. That's just like it's technically proficient, but it's clashing so much that it just doesn't work at all. That is not good.
Of your hands or your lips. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't, 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 I don't.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That was a bit of a mess. The only reason it's not lower is because I think Phil contributed some really great stuff to the song, and I think that is interesting when you have like a songwriter who is just like generally good working with a songwriter who maybe isn't as good. It's like, okay, so I have been involved songwriting in various different projects, and I have been brought in as an outside songwriter for other bands. And when I've written with other bands, if I'm writing with a good songwriter, we get a good song. If I'm writing with a bad songwriter, it's like pulling teeth to get something decent. And even then, it's so much lower quality than the other stuff that I write, where like I'm kind of embarrassed by it to have my name attached to it. And so there's like some demos I have, like these metal bands that I worked with, and me trying to get a good song out of a guitar player that isn't necessarily very creative. Now, that's not to say that Lawrence Archer is a bad songwriter or not a creative guitar player. However, this reminds me of those situations where the guitar player's like, "I've got this riff," and I'm like, "That's a shitty riff, and I would do my best to polish this turd, but there's only so much I can do." And that's what I feel it kind of happened here. Like, Phil did his best with what he was given musically, but what he was given musically was just not very good. Um, so yeah, D rank. Wasn't necessarily a fan of this one. Was really a fan of Phil's contributions, but the rest of it, yeah, that's a thumbs down for me. Let me know what you thought of this one in the comments down below, and I'll see you next week for more Thin Lizzy Thursday. Bye, everyone.